Hey everybody.
I like. There we go.
We good? We good?
Yes.
Alright. Hey everybody, it's February 1st, 2013. Technically speaking, it's February 2nd because it's midnight 25.
Yeah.
So,
It's our birthday month.
it's
Yay!
our birthday month. I was born on the 15th and Holly was born on the 28th. And so we are only 13 days apart.
Yep.
No wonder we're such close friends. So it's the end of day 10 for Holly.
Woo!
She's done.
Hell yeah.
But at the same time, she's not done. She's actually just getting started.
Just get started, yeah.
Let's get it started. Ha! Holly is going to start a life of
Veganism.
So she's going to. She has stated that you're going to do a blog. Yeah. Regardless, we'll try to keep up with her every now and then and see what's going on.
For sure, I gotta work on that. I gotta actually sit down and make a blog. I want to have my own domain so it can be like hollysAwesomeblog.com. That's not gonna be the site name.
It's just that's a working title. It's a working title.
I just mean like I want my own website so that, you know, maybe I can generate some money out of it. I don't want to go to like blogger.com or WordPress or any of those other ones. So
yeah,
we'll keep posted.
We'll keep you posted. But she's definitely gonna start her life of veganism, and it's gonna be a great lifestyle change. Yes. I think, and I wish you all the best luck in the world.
Thanks, buddy.
Of course, and again, thank you for joining me on this journey that you introduced me to.
No
because it makes it so much easier when somebody's with you. Now that she's done it for me for 10 days, I feel like I can go on and just keep going on, even though I'll be kind of on my own doing just the juice fast. Holly, you're going to be drinking juice in the mornings, still having at least a juice a day.
Yeah, at least one juice a day, if not more.
Supercharge your body. And she's gonna be doing great. I know you are because you're awesome like that. So she's already looked into a whole bunch of other things. She contacted our friend Alex Sawyer, who is a vegan. And
stop saying people's last names. We're going on YouTube.
Sorry. Alex, boop! And by the way, Alex, you're awesome, and I think you're awesome for introducing Andy into this whole thing, and Andy, you're awesome for doing it as well, and thank you for the support from both of you. It's great. A lot of things have been happening ever since I posted that video and that status that I have lost 10 pounds in 7 days on this juice fast. A lot of people, some of the same people that when I started this were like, "Oh, that's crazy, but good luck." Good luck with that.
Have fun with that.
I've gotten such an amazing response from my friends that want to know more about what I'm doing and want to know how they can change their lives.
Oh shit, this is working?
Oh, wait a minute. I've spent a whole year to lose 10, 15 pounds, and you did it in 7 days.
With no exercise.
None whatsoever. I didn't exercise till the 8th day. So literally the pounds fell off of me. Because you know that, like I said before, that pizza that I ate the night before I started this juice fast is still right here. Half of it's gone, I think.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Those cheeseburgers that I had last year, it's all right here. My body is just now getting around to eating them because I have nothing to eat right now. So they're going away. The pounds are just literally flying off, and I feel better. Something that I have forgotten to mention over and over again is that I've noticed I've had chronic back pain since I was 3 years old. And I know this simply because I looked through my medical records once while I had them in my hand, and I was like, Mom, have I really been complaining about back pain since I was 3 years old? I mean, it's always been ever since I can remember, but I thought that it wasn't until I started gaining weight and I was overweight as a kid that I actually started having the back pains. But I've had back pain since I was 3 years old, and the last couple of days, my back has felt better and more alleviated than it ever has in its life, in my life, excuse me. And I feel awesome. I get up in the morning and I'm not sore. I get up in the morning and I get up. Well, that's not true. Some days I just stay in bed for another half hour, but but what can you do?
It's okay. You gotta listen to your body.
Baby steps, baby steps. Yesterday, was that yesterday? What's today? Thursday? Oh, yeah, it was yesterday, Thursday. We went running on the beach for 3 miles. Well, we traveled 3 miles. We on foot for 3 miles.
Yeah.
I ran about 1 mile of it and walked the rest of it. But Holly here's a trooper. She ran her heart out.
My whole life I've hated running. I mean, I even played soccer for 8 years and hated running then, because I would always get that after you run for 3 minutes, and then you're like, oh shit, I think somebody just stabbed me. That, or oh my god, I really have to fart. One of those. It's what. The horrible feeling, that cramp, that stitch in your side that you get, and I hate that. I've always hated that. I always said that I would much rather swim a mile than run a mile.
Oh yeah.
And the other day I was able to keep going because that pain never came. It just I was running and I had a little bit of pain in my chest, but that's just because my heart was working so hard and that it's not used to that. But I was able to keep going to push myself, and it felt so good. And afterwards, I finally realized what that runner's high is that everybody talks about. I had no idea. I was just bouncing off the walls for 2 hours after we finished running. I mean, it was insane amount of energy.
And you know what the best part of that for me was? I mean, we both started out and we both had our iPods listening to our music, and it was a gorgeous day, beautiful day.
Nice.
It was kind of chilly, but the sun was warm, and it was setting. It was about maybe 4 o'clock when we went out there, so 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we were running, and it was the most calming and peaceful thing ever. When I walked back we ran from this point all the way down to the pier, and then ran back, which was 1.5 miles from where we parked to the pier. And on the way back, I took out my headphones and just enjoyed the nature and around me, and enjoyed the sights and enjoyed the sounds of the natural, our earth, our beach in Jacksonville Beach. Mm-hmm. And I filmed that video as well, and it just couldn't have been better for me. I enjoyed it. Afterwards, we went to Tropical Smoothie.
Yes.
Which we found out is amazing.
Part.
Yes.
I already knew it was amazing. You're way behind.
I've never been in there. I think I've been in there once or twice. I didn't even know they had food. I thought it was just tropical smoothies and stuff like that.
Nope.
We're looking at that. We were like, what's turbandino? I don't even remember.
It was turbinado.
Turbinado.
In super teeny font beneath all of their smoothies. It says, or beneath the
supercharged smoothies.
No, it was all of them. It
Oh,
was
it?
underneath all of their smoothies. It said, all smoothies are made with turbinado. And me and Edwin kind of read that, and we were like, excuse me, what's turbinado? It turns out it's an artificial sweetener, or it's it's kind of like a Splenda. It's some kind of sweetener, and which is just unnecessary. If you're getting a smoothie that has fruits in it, why the hell would you need a sweetener? There is natural sugar. Hello, it's called fructose.
I didn't
in smoothies.
I didn't have I had one that had pineapple. orange and other citrusy things, and that it wasn't sweet at all, but it had a really nice taste.
But that's because those are more acidic.
Right,
fruits.
right.
But I mean,
but all those smoothies had.
Mine was awesome. They were doing a promotional smoothie, and it was, get this, it was a green smoothie. It was spinach, kale, pineapple, banana, and mango, and it was so good.
So good.
No sugar added. Amazing. After that 3-mile run, I mean it just felt like it was like a treat. It was like I don't know.
It was great.
It was
That's
awesome.
what it was. We tried each other's smoothies, and I was like, no, I kind of wish I got the one with kale and spinach.
Yeah, because when we went to order it, he was like, oh, I don't know, I've had so much kale and spinach recently, I think I want to get something else. And so I ended up getting it, and he ended up wanting it, and I felt great.
Just one more win for Holly. And it was delicious. And then we went out to the Latino grocery store and got some guava. I love my guayaba. I love guava. It's amazing. It's a wonderful fruit. And as a Puerto Rican, I am bound to like it and love it. I have no choice.
I've had like guava, I don't know, like guava jam or
guava paste.
Guava,
that stuff is so
guava
good.
flavoring things or whatever, but I've never actually had a guava. I've never even seen guava. I didn't even know what the hell a guava looked like, and then we bought it, and it was just like this little thing.
And there's different kinds of. This one was just like a really small one, and it was white inside.
It was like a golf ball size.
Yeah, and there's guava that the sweeter guava that, in my opinion, is the one that has it's pink inside. There's some guavas that are white inside.
Yeah, I thought guava was pink.
Yeah, it's there's white guava, then there's pink guava, and those are a little bit bigger as well, the pink ones. But the white guava is really good, and it's usually pretty sweet. But ours was a little bit bitter on the bitter side, but it was still delicious.
It was still so good. And I used
we tried
it again.
In a juice, in a flute. We tried it in a flute, in a juice.
I used it in a juice that I made today that was out of this world. You missed out because you were at work.
I did.
But I'm telling you, it was so good. It was collard greens, kale, pineapple, carrots, apple, guava, raspberries, ginger, lemon, and grapes. And it was so good.
Sounds amazing.
No, you don't even understand. I took a sip and I was just like, oh my god. It was so good.
I would love to have tasted it.
It was so good. I almost saved some for you. To put in the refrigerator and with like a little note. But it was so good. I was like, no, I had to drink all of it.
I just have to drink all the rest of it.
I have to drink it all.
I don't blame you. If it was as good as you say it was, I probably would have done the same thing. Sorry. So yeah. I thought one last thing before we wrap this up because it's a long video,
yeah.
but
Oops.
Oopsie. But I was telling Holly that today I had an amazing day because I went to work, and within the first 5 minutes, this woman came in, and I work as a salesman at a music store, and she was talking to me about pianos and stuff like that and whatnot. And then, she was like, she wanted to think about it. But then we started getting to talking. And somehow the conversation reverted to juice. And I was telling her how I was on this juice fast. And she was like, oh, no, that's really great for you. And she told me all these different recipes. I wrote them down. She told me a lot about things that I didn't know myself. And how she had a disease, and she found a holistic doctor that all he did was prescribe her a different diet and a nutrition.
That's all it takes, people.
And
food is medicine. You don't need all this shit that they force down your throats because it makes them money and it puts money in their pockets. You can just get this stuff that grows out of the ground and heal yourself. Your body can heal yourself. You just have to allow it. Like you said, you don't have back pains. I have nighttime asthma, or at least I had nighttime asthma where I would go to bed, and as soon as I would lay on my side and I could feel my shoulders come together. My lungs would feel so compressed that I couldn't breathe, and I would get in coughing fits, and I would have to puff my inhaler like 3 and 4 times a night just to get through the night. I don't have that problem anymore. I breathe fine. As soon as I lay down, I just breathe, and it's so good, and I fall asleep like that. It's amazing what the body can do if you just give it the ability to do it. If you give it the means to do.
You know what she meant.
You knew what I meant.
And so it was just great, and
sorry, I had to preach for a second.
It's all right. It's all right. It was just great talking to her about that, and thank you so much. Her name was Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, that was it was very inspirational meeting you, and she ended up buying a piano for me and giving me $1,000 start for my month here, which is great. So, a lot of good things happening. A lot of great things are happening. And ever since I've talked to so many people in my life now that are starting this juice fast. My friend Steven, you're awesome for doing this.
Go, Steven!
You go, Steven! And he tried the juice. He loved it. He said he was going to go out and do it. He found his old family blender and then got all the stuff and then went back home and realized that, juicer, and then realized that the juicer was actually just a really crappy blender. So he's just like, yeah, now I have to go get more stuff because I just kept putting stuff in there thinking, oh, it'll juice. But he sent me a picture. They ended up just buying a juicer, and
that's awesome.
Thank you, Steven, for doing that for yourself because.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel amazing tomorrow.
You're not gonna regret it.
Not so much in the next couple of days, but you will feel better afterwards. I promise you. So, Steven, you go, big guy. I love you, and I love all of you. All of you that are watching my videos, all of you that are supporting me and Holly.
I love you too.
I couldn't be happier, and with all the support that I'm getting from all my friends, all my family, and everybody that is following me right now. So. To continue following me on the next 49 days, we got.
Oh shit! Are you in the 40s?
Yes, I'm in the 40s.
Yeah.
Woo! 10 days down of my 60-day juice fast. I got 49 days to go. It's amazing. Time has gone by so quickly, and at the same time, time has gone by really slowly because I feel like I'm enjoying.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
Time's slowing down. We're waking up early. We're going to bed later. We're enjoying life. We're getting out there. We're being active. It's awesome.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That was actually quite awesome. And honestly, I'm enjoying every day so much more than I've ever had, and I'm enjoying more of the day as well. So this is great. All right, well, I'll cut it off here because this is the longest video we've done so far. I apologize. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sticking with it. Congratulations to Holly to making it through 10 days of her fast, and tomorrow she will be starting her new life, rebooting herself, and making sure that she keeps a happy, healthy Holly. So I wish you the best of luck. We all do. If you want to continue following me on my next 49 days of juice fasting, please subscribe to my channel. Leave comments below and let me know what you think. How you're doing on this fast. Are you 10 days in? Are you 2 days in? Where are you at? How do you feel? Do you think that this is going to be worth it? All right. Leave that in the comments below. And as always, thumbs up to wish us luck.
And eat your fruits and vegetables.
Your parents were right. They just didn't know how right they were. I promise you. Do it. Superfoods. Go!
Woo! Woo! Yeah, juice.